Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let's see, what are the messages? Ooh, I like this. Got the Sun card. What's this one? Ooh, 5 of Cups. So yes, this speaks of disappointment, things not working out, but there's a reason for that with the Sun card. What's at the bottom? Page of Cups. There you are. Okay. Things have felt like they're going super slow, that you've been doing so much work, and you're like, where is it? I've seen it in the comments too, right? Again, when we give up, that's when things come in. When we let it go, that's when things come in. So remember that. And remember that everything that you've done is taking you in a direction. Okay? All right. What's this 5 of Cups? 6 of Wands. Okay. So it's moving out of this disappointment. You're starting to see things unfold. All right, this is a peacock here. The tail is not fully fanned out and extended yet. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean the peacock's tail is not there, okay? So remember that. You know, look for those small wins every day. The Sun card. Ooh. So, yeah, this Queen of Pentacles energy that I do not like. 3 of Swords. You know, that's that, how I've been viewing this Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Swords energy is that illusion of someone that cares for you, but really is using you for their own devices. 222. So this could be earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone motherly in a way, nurturing in a way, but really there's something not right, and you've known this. Perhaps you haven't wanted to see it, but it's there. And it stems from their own pain. However, this is the type of person that says or wants to do all the work, but doesn't really apply it. So in a way, they're siphoning off energy from you because you are the sun. You generate a lot of energy, a lot of heat, a lot of warmth, and it feels good. So I want to say that when you spend time with them, what you're feeling as far as warmth from them is really you feeling your own warmth from them, if that makes sense. It's like they're taking your energy and in a way mirroring it back to you. It's not really them. You're feeling your own warmth. Okay? But what you're realizing is you are giving and they are taking. And it's in a way like a mask. All right, yeah, the Empress here. Yeah, it's this false caring, false nurturer. And when you figure that out, when you really sit with yourself and feel it and you know it, it is disappointing. And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize all this time. And I'm talking about years, 444, that this has been happening. So yeah, we have the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So in a way, there's this addictiveness They're addicted to your energy. They have this appearance of being there for you. But really, they were just using you as their own battery. And you've learned this. Page of Wands. And because you're aware of it now, it doesn't happen anymore. And you might notice this desperation from them, wanting to spend time with you. Talking about their healing journey. Oh, wow, it's so profound. Well, wait, haven't you been doing this for 10 years? So, yeah, it doesn't feel good, 555, but you're understanding it now. You're like, oh, I really see where this is coming from. There was this siphoning of my energy. They weren't actually healing themselves. They were using me to just feel better. So now what do you do? Okay, what does Pisces do? Now that you know all this, awareness is the first step. You know, the diagnosis is the first step towards the cure. Is knowing oh my gosh, this is what's been going on. So now, what does Pisces do? All right, so we have the High Priestess. Okay, tap into that inner knowledge, that inner knowing that you have. We have the Devil. Okay. Look at yourself. Ooh, this is a hard one. Look at yourself. What need were they filling for you? Because there was something here that you got something out of, okay? 8 of Pentacles. So perhaps maybe it was just talking to them about doing all this inner work. Because guess what? You were actually doing it. They weren't. You were. So they were helping you get to where you are now. However, this is where you move on. You surpass them as this High Priestess. You know your shadow so well. And they're part of that. That wanting to heal, that wanting to nurture yourself. So now you've gotten to this threshold. You're seeing them for who they are, and it's time to go a different path. You've built your house. Like, look here, these birds. You've built your house and they want to live in it. Whereas, like, no, you have to go build your own house. Get out of my bird's nest. All right, and that's the thing. You know when you're around the right people, when they're also doing the work, they're also building. Okay? They're also changing, they're also growing. But if there is no change, there is no growth, that's where these relationships stop. Eventually. You know, there's distance, things like that happen. This is where you protect yourself with this 7 of Wands energy. You've built your house. They cannot come in it. Okay. The Hermit. So this could be a Virgo energy. Where, they're going through this realization of like, oh wait, I can't feed off of Pisces anymore. Yep, there's Hanged One. That's Pisces. You have made this realization. There is this love still there. But now it's time, 8 of Cups, is to move away from that. You take your cup 1 plus 8 is 9. You focus on your own happiness, which means you don't have time for theirs. You don't have time to prop them up. You don't have time to encourage them. They have to walk their own path now. And perhaps you've seen over time other people that have stepped away from them. And at the time it seemed like, oh wow, that's intense. I can't believe they would, just kind of dump you like that. But now you see why. Because they were also feeling that, siphoning of energy. Okay, so we have here the King of Swords and Judgment. So this is where, the universe steps in and says, okay, enough is enough. I need you to see this and cut this out. Okay? So your ancestors are cheering you on. And then the Hierophant. This is that level up. This is where you can recognize it in others now. You can talk about it in your friend groups and say, hey, look out for this, because this is, in a way, a trick. 11:17. Be careful of those false mothers, those false nurturers. It's a problem in our society. Oh, yeah, kumbaya. Okay. All right, so it's about really being discerning and paying attention. And it's not being rude, none of that. It's just like, okay, we just don't spend as much time. There's this fade. And what you'll see is this individual will find others to latch onto, okay? So don't feel bad about it. This is just the nature of this kind of energy, is they're always looking for a host. The parasite, the virus, is always looking for another host. It might seem, a bit dramatic. You'll feel like this desperation to reach out, to spend time with you, but that will go away over time. So be strong in yourself. All right, let's see. Anything out of this oracle deck? And just be clear. Hey, I can't. I have other commitments. I'm sorry. Let's try again later. And keep doing that. Interesting reading. But this all brings it back to you. Ace of Cups. Transition. Yeah, so this is a change. This is number 43, which is a 7. Sevens, divinely guided. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So it doesn't have to be dramatic, but you finally have seen it now. Okay. Number 4, do it with an open heart. Surrender it to the divine out of love. Thank you for showing me this. Please take it now. I'm ready to let this relationship go. Okay. Love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and body, so it will be healing for both of you. All right, Pisces, beautiful reading. This, it's sticky. It doesn't feel good, but 1441, you will feel good. And be proud of yourself for getting through this change and understanding that this was necessary for your own progress and growth. All right, Pisces, I love you. We'll see you soon.